So I have Atlas here today. I actually just did the training session with him, but I'm going to talk about what you're going to see, and I'm going to splice in the clips. So I start off with a heel, so H-E-E-L. That's on my left side, even with my front legs, and sitting right beside me, but not on my leg. So I like to kind of get a dog warmed up with the heel command. And then I go into a sit, stay, and then come. So I'm going to attach him to a tree that's out in my yard and do a sit, stay, and then pause. And you're going to see that. He does get up one time. I have to go move him back to the point, or sorry, back to the spot that he was sitting on. I don't want to teach him that he can inch forward. And two, you don't really want the leash to be tight. You don't want the dog to always feel the tight collar pressure, because they will get accustomed to that. And when they don't have it, then they're less likely to stay in one spot with it, because they're used to feeling that tight collar. So I get him to sit and stay. He does get up. I put him back on his spot. And then I go back to the point where I wanted to, the distance-wise that I wanted to achieve. I pause. I counted to about 15 seconds. I go back, unclip the leash that's tied to the tree, and I do it stealthily so I don't let the clasp click. I do it very stealthy and take it off of the collar, which is metal, very carefully, so that he doesn't feel it hit him. So it would, I'm unclipping it, and I don't want it to pop down like this. I don't want him to hear it. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to set up a scenario where he thinks he's still connected to the tree until the moment that I call him and he comes straight to me. So he did a great sit and stay the second time, didn't move, and then he did a great come right to me and sat down in front of me. I even did a sit and stay with no verbal command, so no audible come command, just the hand signal, and he did really well. He also did a fantastic heel twice with off leash with just voice command and hand signal. So I tap my leg, tell him to heel, we walk back to the tree, and I did that twice in the video that you're going to watch. So, so he's nearing the end of his training period with me. So he's been with me for a little over 3 weeks. The owner needed to delay picking up right at 3 weeks, so it's going to be Monday. So today's Saturday, he's going to be picking up on Monday. So I'm going to continue working with him. But as far as his performance, he's doing great. This is the performance that you're going to see is what you can achieve with daily, consistent training over a 3-week period. And to put training into the correct mindset, people ask me all the time, how often should I train my dog? Should it be like once a day or twice a day? And my response is always, every time you interact with the dog, you're training the dog. So mealtime, you do 2 feedings, morning and evening, sit and stay, release for eating. That's a training session. Then throughout the day, you can take your dog on a walk, practicing heel and sit and stay and heel and come. So that's another training session. And then again, evening meal. So you really, theoretically, you could get 3 training sessions in a day. And so I usually, when I'm training dogs for people, I just usually do one 30 to 45 minute training session. It usually averages out to about 20 to 30 minutes, as most of the training is front loaded. So I spend the most amount of time with the dog at the beginning of the training period. And then as I'm working with the dog, there really isn't a lot that I have to train or teach the dog. I'm just simply running through the paces, reminding the dog, reinforcing, and being consistent. And so over a 3-week period, you can get the results that you're going to see in this video. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. I read all of the comments, so I will respond to you and answer any questions from 25 years of dog training experience. And I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you get some value out of this video. If you have a problem that's not covered in this video, feel free to put it in the comments, or just DM me. You can find me on Instagram, and I will do my best to get back with you and answer your questions.